Yo, welcome back to the shout out. Today we've got Gather the Lost, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks so
Thanks
much
for having us.
me. It's cool.
Yeah, we're so excited. We've got your new album out, Silver Lining. We're going to talk all about that. But first, Dan's going to hit you with the quickfire questions.
Yeah, we're going to go. Carolyn, you're on my right, so I'm going to start with you first. You're going to have one question each. First thing that comes into your head, they're pretty simple. So don't stress too much. What was the last song you listened to?
Oh, Calandra, Ghost.
Cool. Good
I
shout.
literally just listened to it before coming on here.
Nice.
Awesome.
Get you in the mood for the shout out. I like that.
Yeah.
Right. Ronan, what is your dream venue to play in?
My dream venue would be maybe an Irish stadium. I've said before my dream venue was the Olympia in Dublin, but I'm going to think bigger and say like Croke Park or the Aviva Stadium here in Dublin.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Right. Back to you, Carolyn. If you could create a festival, what 3 artists or bands are going to headline?
Okay, I'm going bigger than this because I've already thought this all through and I've already decided that the goal is to create a 90s themed festival and get all of the bands back, all the iconic bands from the 90s as best as possible. And during the day, it'll be all like Blur and Oasis and we get the Cardigans and everything. And then at night, it'll be like 90s dance.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Yeah. I love 90s songs. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's my guilty pleasure actually being a metalhead, but I like 90s bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do Gather the Lost get a slot on that festival as well?
Oh, but yeah, we headline every night.
Okay, cool. Right, you do all 3 nights, yeah.
We're not 90s.
Right. Ronan, your dream artist or band to support on tour?
I have to say Metallica.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
That's actually good. We've never actually had that.
No, I don't think we have a Metallica.
I'd say Ghost, like Metallica's. I know it's a bit obvious, like, but they've just been around me for so long, you know.
Yeah, that's a great shout.
Awesome.
Right, Carolyn, back to you. What is one band or artist that you love that not many people have heard of? So, like a smaller artist or band you want to shout
out.
I want Carolyn's questions.
I got good questions. It's not that they're small or unheard of, but it's just everyone I say it to, they never heard of them. But it's crazy. It's the Dead Weather.
Okay, I've personally never heard of them, so I'm looking forward to checking them out.
They haven't been around in ages, but it's like Jack. Was it Jack White? Isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's like they're all well-known musicians that are in different bands, and then they've come. It's very weird.
That's super.
Very but like they're not unheard of, but maybe they're a bit more on the unusual side.
Us 3 haven't heard of them, so that counts.
Yeah, that counts. That counts. That's
if you go and look at the lineup, you're like, how have I not heard? Do you know that way?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, you wanted the fun question for yourself. You get the big question: Aldi or Lidl?
Blur or Oasis?
I wanted this one.
Aldi or Lidl?
Aldi,
yeah, because it's kind of like
my new favourite band.
Yeah, there's actually one being built. There's one being built up the road here as we speak.
Great news. That is great news for your local area.
They've got a better solution.
I can't wait for the catalog to get posted through the door on Thursday and buy a head trimmer and a fucking paper organizer that I don't need and do the oils, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, Lidl is more popular over here, though.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
Overrated.
They would say Lidl, but my preference is Aldi. I just think they have a better.
It's
I think it might be the other way around here. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Although the shout out podcast poll, Lidl is in the lead.
How rock and roll is this? Like?
Now you got cool for Aldi there.
You're right. Right. Let's talk about this new album, guys. Come on, Silver Lining. It came out 17th of April. Oh, it's been out for 2-3 weeks ish now as of recording. How does it feel to have your debut album out, and how has the reception been from the album from your end?
Awesome on both questions there. It's like such a relief to have it out after the work and effort and time, and you guys being musicians will understand that. It's like just, you know, little tweaks to songs, writing the songs, everything about it, and then just the effort of getting it out there and promoting it. And it's great. It's great to have it out because you feel like, you know, albums aren't really that popular anymore. So it's great to have done an album. But also, you know, to just go through that whole, like, you feel like you shouldn't rush it, like, so, and it does take time, but also you're kind of like, oh, let's get this thing out, you know. But we did take our time. We're happy we did, because we're really delighted with the end product. And yeah, like, we've gotten a few write-ups, like just people messaging us on Instagram, and it's gone down really well, because I think it's people look at you differently, or certainly perceive you a bit differently when you release an album. You release a single or two and people go, yeah, that's great. But then you release this body of work and you give it out.
Yeah.
People who like albums take it on board and they really listen to it, you know, which is what I do with albums. Like, there is a lot of people who do that, but a lot of people don't. Yeah. But I'm happy to have the album out and just give it to everybody and let them say what they like. But most of the reviews, actually, I haven't had a bad word said, so I'm very happy with it. I think we all are as a band. We're delighted that it's out.
Nobody's turned around.
I love that idea.
Crap album.
I love that mindset. You're really wearing your heart on your sleeve when you release an entire album. I think it's 10 songs or something on that record.
Yeah.
Can you speak? You mentioned like all the hard work. Can you speak a little bit to the process? Like, how long ago did you start recording this album? How long has this process been for you guys as a band?
Carolyn might take that one because she started the ball rolling.
Yeah, I started with the band itself. Like, I found Alan was the first chap that I found to start the band. So I started the band, and Alan was the first guy I got in the band, the guitarist, and that was January 2020.
Okay.
And it's been a big process. So we ended up, obviously COVID and all. By the time we actually got to go public as a band, it was 2022.
Yeah.
And that's when we released our first public single. But album-wise, I think we started, okay, let's get the balls rolling with this 2 years ago.
Wow.
So it took like a 2-year process from being like, okay, we had talked about it, but then we were like, okay, let's start. So 2 years, start to finish.
Yeah, it's hard to know when you say, like, when did you start, but I suppose there's songs written and then you obviously change them, perfect them, and then the recording process starts. So, but like, I think Carolyn hit the nail on the head with like 2 years from start. The start point's kind of funny. It's kind of a weird one. It's kind of like the songs are written, but you need to sort them out, perfect them in the studio, get them recorded.
Like a few songs that we wrote in the process of putting the album together as well. Like, we had the bulk of it written. We had 2 songs that we had already released and we didn't like them in the end. We took them down, re-recorded, rearranged them.
Right.
And then we wrote new music as well to put on the album. So it was a whole process.
Yeah,
a lot of work. But it's so weird. It's really weird for it to be out now. It kind of still doesn't feel real. And we have albums like physical albums coming like next week.
Cool.
Wicked.
Yeah, so exclusive.
We can go to Lidl and buy a CD player for 30 quid.
Audi.
I love a CD. I love a CD. I listen to CDs in the car all the time. I'll get a CD, definitely.
I have an old school car and it's still got the CD player and no Bluetooth.
Yeah, so
CDs all the way. But I feel like until I'm holding that physical CD, I can see it in my hand and I'm like, it's an actual thing. It exists in this world and it's not just somewhere out there online. I don't think it'll feel real until I'm holding it in my hand.
I want to ask a little bit about the writing process itself, because the first thing and the main thing I think when I listen to this album is there's so much variation you've got loads of different guitar tones, you've got different kind of rhythms. Some of the songs switch up vibes massively. How does an album like that come about? Does everyone kind of have different influences and it all mixes together, or is there one person kind of driving everything?
Everyone does have an equal input. Yeah, like, I mean, look, you interview bands, you know, like everyone is different, I suppose, but like, you know, Alan will have a riff or Carolyn will come with a lyric, or like Brian is quite experimental with his bass lines. So, you know, I wanted a song with a drum intro. So everyone has, you know, a piece they want to add to it. And like, we are like musical mongrels. We're all complete different
Yeah.
not completely different, but we all want the same goal, but we have a lot of different influences, like which I think is brilliant for a band, because if everyone's into the same thing, all the songs sound the same. And I mean, like what you said there, our album is kind of like up and down and moods and heavy and light and everything. So the process is, it could start with Alan with a riff, it could start with Alan and Carolyn after putting something together maybe, and then they bring it to the rehearsal, and you know, a lyric, it could start any number of ways, but you know, the conventional thing.
Went in and I was like, I have a song, and I made them all close their eyes. Do you remember this?
Yeah. I felt like I was on acid.
I had the whole song written start to finish, and I needed to create the vibe first.
You did.
Close your eyes. And so they're like closing their eyes. I'm like,
that was War at Dawn, was it?
It's nighttime. Yeah, it's nighttime.
Yeah.
It's really still. You know, the dawn is coming soon. You can hear the waves. You can feel the wind.
I thought it was meditation. I started falling asleep on the drums.
You know what? I did find the sound quite like hypnotic as well. I remember me and Danny were talking before we came on. Like you said, loads of different influences, but it was quite hypnotic, some of the songs. Like kind of like, as you can imagine, with your eyes closed, atmospheric, and quite kind of puts you in a nice, like, kind of away from where you are mood.
Cool.
Like, yeah.
It's interesting to hear different.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, but it is
all about atmosphere. Atmosphere is my biggest thing about music.
I was going to ask. This is always a fun question to ask a band when they've just released an album. So I was listening to it all day today. I'd say my favorite song, if I had to pick up, would be "Delusional." Love that track. I love the intro. It's an awesome intro. Do you guys have a favorite song, and do you agree as a band on what your favorite song is?
I don't think we had that. Have we had that discussion even? That could turn into a row. We better not ask that question.
This is another exclusive. What is your favourite song from the album?
Yeah, this is always so fun because bands disagree. And
mine's Never Home. That's my favourite.
Oh,
really,
that's the first single. Yeah. I'm going to be a complete drummer here and go Silver Lining because it has a drum intro, and I think it's. I wrote the drum intro, so I'm happy with that.
I loved Silver Lining as well. Yeah. So ending an album with a fucking 7-minute rock and roll, like, awesome, like it's ballsy. It is ballsy to end an album with a 7-minute and 15-second song, but like
we have to credit Alan there. Alan's like, fucking, why can't you? We were like, you can't write a 7-minute song. He goes, fucking, why not? We were like, okay, let's go.
If Alan had his way, every single song of ours would be like 15 minutes long.
So that's him reined in.
Yeah. He's reined in at 7 minutes. Yeah.
Is who? Oh yeah. Quickly shout out the band members quickly. Well, while we're on the topic, who?
So Alan is lead guitar and all around. Alan did all the production. He did all the mixing, the mastering.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wow. So he's the engine behind the whole album, really.
That's awesome, man.
We recorded the drums and the vocals in Tsunami Studios here in Dublin. And then Alan took the raw files and mixed them, and mixed the drums, mixed the vocals, recorded guitars at home. He's a home studio setup. Brian Dunnes, the bass player. Very unique bass player, actually, not just sitting there picking notes. He's very experimental and very alternative at his playing. So so it's myself, Carolyn, Brian, and Alan.
Awesome. Yeah, I noticed like some of the guitar solos in that album.
He's fucking wicked. He's wicked
awesome.
Guitar. Yeah,
he's so cool. Yeah. Tell him I said, man, listening to that solo at the end of Silver Lining as well to end off.
He loves his solos, and we love them too. Like because the songs are kind of like that. They start off and then it's just like bang, the solo comes in. You know, that's what I like about it. You know, it has the old school kind of structure, but also the atmospheric sections do it as well. Yeah,
it's cool. So right, let's talk. Where can people hear this album live? I know you've got a big gig coming up. Let's shout it out.
Everywhere. The album is out literally anywhere you can think of. It is out there.
But live though, where can people see it live?
Live.
May 15th. We got our album launch.
Awesome.
We're playing Shinee, which is on the Keys in Dublin.
Cool.
And then we'll have some gigs coming up in Scotland.
Really?
We're coming to Scotland at the start of July. So we're going to be playing a gig in Glasgow and a gig in Edinburgh. One on the 3rd, one on the 4th. I can't remember which one's which. Can you remember, Ronan?
Glasgow is third, Edinburgh's the fourth.
Awesome.
We had a really funny moment earlier because until about 10 minutes before we recorded, Dan thought you were doing Eurovision. So I'd like seen the post and Dan had messaged me like, did you know that these guys are doing Eurovision?
We were talking about you in our chat because Dan sent me the name of the guest and the music and the Instagram. And I'm listening to the music, doing my research, and I'm like, Dan, we're interviewing a Eurovision contestant. Right,
listen. I woke up on April Fool's Day, right? And I was lying in bed. You know, everyone lies in their phones like that, right?
Yeah.
So I seen some fucking bullshit thing some other band put up, and I was like, bang, light bulb moment.
Yeah.
So I just went on, and like the video got like it just shows the shite that people consume. The video got thousands of views, and like people were messaging us, "Oh my god, this is amazing! Well done,
like
you're so deserved."
We're getting messages globally.
This is
wow.
Yeah.
But no,
it's April Fool's Day. Ireland aren't even participating in the Eurovision this year.
Well, I think that will speak to just like the quality of the music that you guys are putting out as a band. Genuinely, like it is such good music. Dan, when I listened to this album, I was like, Dan, this is such a good album. So guys, the guys listening, the album's called Silver Lining. It is out everywhere. Check it out. Seriously, listen to it start to finish. It takes you on a real journey, this album. Seriously, guys.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Nice, really appreciate that. Yeah.
No, but I'm loving it. We're going to listen to it a lot. I think we do shout out awards at the end of the year where we just do like a big, like kind of like the Grammys, but just for guests and stuff. So I think the album of the year competition is getting really hot because there have been some such good albums.
Golden Buzzer, go on, Golden Buzzer.
You want to win already?
It's at the end of the year, but like I was just saying it down, like there's so many good albums that are coming out, and like for the guys listening, like give the whole album a listen. Yeah. It's so good, so good. Thank you so much for coming on, guys. So excited to
guys. Appreciate it.
This year. Good luck with all the gigs, and hope that album just flies like it deserves to.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
appreciate it. Come to one of our gigs.
Yeah, we'll come. We'll come over to Dublin. I've never been before.
There you go.
I have to go.
Let us know. We get you guest list. You won't have to come pay for a ticket.
Love that.
Love that. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for watching this episode of The Shout Out of Danny and Dan and our amazing guest, Gabriel Loth. They're doing big things this year, so make sure you follow them on the Instagram, follow them on Spotify or whatever you use. And make sure you follow us because we've got 2 episodes a week now. Subscribe and hit the bell, do all the things because we have loads coming. Peace.